Once you have your first value scale drawn, you want to draw 3 more value scales that are the same size and a 4th value scale that is half the size as the original. To make your value scales, you will follow the same directions as you did when making the first one, except you will measure the distance from the top of your paper when drawing your first horizontal line to make sure it is straight, and you'll do this by lining your 0 up with the top of your paper and making a guide mark at that first inch measurement that you see that is away from your original value scale. So I've got my 0 lined up. My first measurement is the 2. So I'm going to make a guide mark at the 2. And like I said in the first video, you always want to make 2 guide marks to make sure that your line is straight. So I'm going to slide my ruler over, line that 0 up with the top of the paper again, and make a second guide mark at a 2 inch, always drawing away from my ruler when I'm marking that measurement. Now I'm going to turn my ruler horizontal. Let me fix my paper real quick. Okay, I'm going to turn my ruler horizontal, line that 0 up with the left side of my paper. Make sure my ruler is touching both of my guide marks. And I'm going to draw a line from the 1 to the 8 inch measurement. Now another trick you can do when you're making value scales is instead of waiting until you have both of your horizontal lines drawn, you can go ahead and make your guide marks at every inch measurement, and that might just save you some time. So we're going to do that in this one. Now that I've got my horizontal line drawn and my measurements marked, I'm going to turn my ruler vertical because I want my second line 1 inch away from my original line. Making my 2 guide marks that are 1 inch away from that original line. Turning my ruler horizontal again, lining that 0 up with the edge of my paper. Drawing a line from the 1 to the 8 and marking those guide marks at every inch. And guys and girls, when you are marking your inches, make sure you are marking the correct line, okay? So on this ruler, the inch is designated by a long line that is right next to the number. On this ruler here, the inch is designated by a long line that is right above the number. And let's see on my wooden, the number is right next to that long line. So make sure you're paying attention to the lines that you're marking. Okay, I'm going to turn my ruler vertical again and connect my edges and my guide marks. I want to label the white and the black side. And we want to make 2 more value scales that are the same size. So you'll do the same thing, line that 0 up with the top of your paper and find that next inch measurement that is not touching your value scale. So my next one is the 4. And you'll just do the same thing. So 2 guide marks and make your other 2 value scales.